Well, we got 6, 8, 9, I don't know. We got some snow last night. Of course, most of the country did. It's still snowing. And the old Mac ain't wanting to start. Batteries are kind of wimping out on us. Turned over. It'll start. It just needs a little charge. So, old reliable. Here we go. Old reliable start. Oh. A little slow, actually. See if we get stuck in the snow. Got highway tires on like everybody else with the nest in. See if we can avoid sliding into the trailer. Oh, we're already stuck. Have to get a run at it. Yep, stuck again. It's best to avoid trucking when there's snow on the ground if you can help it at all. But somebody called, needs some salt hauled down to Dallas. And they don't really need it delivered, but they need it picked up. So that's kind of what we're doing. Figure this will give me a good chance to see exactly how bad the roads are. Which, I already know they're bad. Didn't take a genius to figure out that 8 inches of snow in Kansas is bad weather, but it'll give me something to do today. I can't stand sitting in the house for too long. We might have it made this time. Not quite. Trying to slide. There's a hill right here next to the truck. I'm trying not to slide into the truck. Guess I could have got the old first gen out. I might have to. Got the trailer hooked up to it though. If we don't get it this time, we'll just break out the first gen. Oh, didn't like that. I don't even know if I can get in the shed. Need some tire chains, that's what I need. Get a little run at it maybe. Well, we'll be back in a minute. This ain't going so well. Well, that didn't work. We're close to the shed. We ain't gonna get in the shed. Ain't got no weight, ain't got no traction. Went back and forth about 100 times. Alright, let's get the older and more reliable. The first gen. The first gen! Voice crack. You know what I'm talking about. That old smoky old truck. It's actually pretty windy out. I don't know if you can see that snow blowing kind of sideways, but with our big tree row on the north, we can't tell if it's windy or not. I guess it is. All right, don't let me down. There she clicked off. Let's see what happens. I guess you gotta push in the clutch to start it. Oh. Almost. We'll let it run for a little bit, then bring it over there. Watch, I'll get this stuck in the snow too. At least this is four-wheel drive, so we got a chance. We still got highway tires. We got a trailer for weight. Well, a little weight, a little drag too, but four-wheel drive and bald highway tires. Two-wheel drive, sure. Try that. Engaged. Oh yeah. Didn't even hesitate, did it though? Oh, there's a rabbit. He's after it. A rabbit stands a pretty good chance. Oh, there he goes. Rabbit stands a pretty good chance against him. He sucks at catching rabbits. But he has snuck up on a couple squirrels and killed them dead. Don't tell Peter that. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. This is a dumb comment for all the old veterans, but when you hook this up, you'll hear that engine lug a little bit that you're jumping off of. I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but it lugs down a little bit. That's how you know if it's working or not. And guys say to, you know, ground it to your frame or something. You can. It don't matter. This is grounded to the frame anyway. I don't really care. This works. You do you. It says to ground that one to the engine block or something and ground that one to the frame or engine block too. It don't freaking matter. You just hook them up. And best way to jump start a vehicle and get it on the first try is to hook it up, and it's kind of like when you're about ready to cut your wheat. You know, when you think it's about ready to cut, go on vacation for a week and then come back and it's ready. So with this, we're gonna hook it up, go eat lunch, come back, and it ought to work. And if it don't, we'll wish it would have. But you know, some of us aren't patient and kind of ambitious, so we're gonna try it, see what happens. Might start, I doubt it, but it'll either start or it won't. Get a little exhaust shot in there. That's all it takes. Get a little cold. Give it a little fuel, see if there's any smoke. A little bit. That's all it took. Just a little pick-me-up from the old Dodge. I don't know, I gotta figure that deal out, because anytime it's real cold, this thing doesn't want to start. It's not the engine, it's just the batteries. So maybe I need new batteries, maybe I need more. I only got two 12-volt batteries. It used to have 4 6s. That might be the problem. But gosh, 6-volt batteries suck anyway. So I don't know. It sucks when your truck doesn't start too. You'll be stuck at a hotel when it's 5 degrees with a dead battery, like I was 2 weeks ago. So $100 they jump started me. I had to call a tow truck company, but I don't know. I guess if you just never shut it off, you don't have to start it. Got a slight exhaust leak. It'll be okay though. Just like that rust. Don't worry about it. It'll be there tomorrow and it'll be just fine. Now, if I was a real professional, here we go. Got 4 inches of snow on there, maybe 5. If I was a real professional, I'd get up here and sweep it off. I'm not quite that professional. It's just gonna blow off. I don't care. There's snow in the air. This will just be a little more snow in the air. Stay off my rear. Here, I'll show you my bumper sticker. I didn't put it on there. This is a rental trailer. This just happened to be there, and I kind of like it. I can agree with that. I do that. Anyway, get the first gen put up here. Can we all just agree that this truck just kind of sounds like a beast? Dual 5-inch stack. This sounds nice. If you've never tried to back up a trailer while videotaping it, it's a little trickier than what you might think. Video probably sucks, but I'm also trying to do something too. About like so. Fine. We'll leave it in 4-wheel drive. I don't care. You think I'm just going to shut it off now? No. That's enough playing. One more. Those are loud. loud. Even after driving my old Mac. Old Mac has 0 exhaust, and the Dodge is all exhaust. That's why we like them. Okay, Mac, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go eat lunch for real this time. Okay, so some wintertime truck driving tips. Before it gets cold, drain your air tanks. They will freeze. I've heard of guys putting antifreeze and alcohol and whatever else in there. Just drain your tanks all the time, and you should be good. I haven't had anything freeze up in this truck yet. When it's real cold like this and snowing and blowing, dress as if you were going to go build a fence all day in that weather. And you can always take some clothes off in the truck while you're driving it, but when you break down, you know, have a stack of clothes with you, some good gloves. Just be prepared to break down and sit in the cold for a while. Have some warm boots. These are muck boots. They look like regular rubber boots, but they're insulated real good. Have a jug of water with you. You're gonna need it. Some snacks. Don't mind my mess on the floor. It's a work truck. Have stuff ready. Be prepared to sit for 12 hours if you have to, waiting on help. Another thing that a lot of people don't know, and I know a lot of people don't know this because I see their windshield wipers going all the time when it's snowing or really cold out, and snow shouldn't be sticking to your windshield if you keep it cold. Yeah, don't turn your defroster on unless you're fogging up, because that cold snow, especially when it's real cold out, it'll just bounce right off your windshield and won't melt. But if you got it warm, it'll melt on there. You gotta run your wipers all the time. Your wipers get iced up. Then you gotta pull over, clean them off. You know how it goes. So keep your heat on the floor, which is easy in this truck because there's 2 options. Either on the defroster or on the floor. So we just put it on the floor. Other than that, just drive slow and cautiously. Keep your lights on. Now, moral of the story, don't be an idiot and you'll be okay. Weight helps you. We're going to go get loaded with some salt. Actually, ironically, for icing road, or to melt the ice on the roads. I told them guys they're a day or 2 late. They should have got it yesterday. But yeah, so if you got a full load, you're much better off than, like right now, I'm empty going to get this load. So don't be real careful. You can spin out real easy. Momentum is your friend. So like when I come up to the stop sign, yeah, it says stop, but we're not going to stop unless we have to. We're going to just kind of roll through it, granny gear, because if you stop and try to take off again, spin your tires, you may not go up this little hill. Same way with sugar sand or anything. I will say this old Mac does pretty good. Had to drive through some decent snow to get out of the house, out the back way, and didn't slip a tire one time. But you know, most trucks got a power divider. This one doesn't. It's just both axles are locked in all the time. So it's like have your power divider turned on all the time. But kind of aggressive tires anyway, that helps. Anyway, those are my tips. We're gonna go pick up this load. Keep on moving. We're headed north to Lyons, Kansas, back to the salt plant. There's actually 2 salt plants there, but honestly, I think the salt comes from the same spot. They're right next to each other. But we're headed north, which is significant because the wind's coming from the north. So the drifts will be pretty bad on the east-west roads, but the north-south roads, I mean, this road's dry. grader come through here and push some of the snow around, but there really wasn't that much to push. So that's good. We won't have to deal with drifts and bad bridges as much. Those are some rough tracks. Crap. Alright, we'll catch you in a bit. I forgot the most important truck driving winter tip that there is. Don't use your brakes. Don't use them. When roads like this, you know, this road's not actually too bad. You know, it's snowpacked on one side, but the middle's not bad. But drive as if you didn't have brakes and you won't have a problem. Keep your distance and slow down half mile ahead of time. If you're loaded, you know, slow down a mile ahead of time, but if not, you can get a little closer. But yeah, don't use your brakes unless you absolutely have to. You know, if you're on snow-packed roads, you're just gonna turn sideways. You ain't gonna slow down at all. They'll jackknife you pretty quick and run you into the ditch or into somebody else. So yeah, that's the most important tip. Go slow, don't touch your brakes. You know, I've got mixed feelings on treating roads with salt and brine, whatever they put on it. Because this road, of course, it doesn't have much traffic. And it's a north-south road, the wind's coming out of the north, but this is a completely untreated road. Probably hasn't been plowed, maybe once, I don't know. And I'm not gonna say it's perfectly fine, because anywhere there's, you know, something to block the wind, there's drift, that you can't avoid that. But this road's dry. I say dry, it's frozen, so I consider that dry. So that snow just kind of blows on across the road, gets caught up in the ditch. As opposed to a treated road where it's a little dampish and traffic has a lot to do with it too. So if that road's a little damp, it'll hold some snow and you'll get buildup that way, and then you'll have packed snow causing issues. Now this section's not too good. I don't know, I consider this a pretty decent road right now for what it is, the conditions. I think that salt is best used in high traffic situations. These little county blacktops it's dirt, just leave them alone and plow them off once in a while and try and stay off of them as much as you can. That's my opinion anyway. Now my other opinion is this squeak somewhere, I don't know, somewhere down in there. It's got something to do with the radiator mount where it goes from the radiator back to the cab. Something's squeaking. You're going to have to deal with it because I'm going to have to deal with it. I don't know. I've tried messing with stuff. I've tore the dash apart a couple times. I think I fix it and then I don't. Whatever. I'll just deal with the squeak. It's an old truck. I was gonna video getting loaded, but it's cold and windy. Didn't feel like it. Ain't nothing too special, just 20 pallets. I mean, it's just these things. Back window's dirty, good grief. Just these bags of salt. It's for salting driveways and whatnot. I mean, if I would have videoed it, it would be a forklift guy setting pallets on my trailer. So, nothing too exciting, but anyway, I just strapped them down with 4-inch straps. Put a 2-inch on the front and the back, along with the 4-inchers, just because. I think you're supposed to. I don't know, but I just do it that way. If I got to stomp on my brakes, nothing shifts. But anyway, we're loaded. We're gonna head south. Go to the house tonight. Might leave tomorrow morning, I think. Get this trip underway. Well, folks, we made it. It is an icy son of a gun. That was a That was a poor decision to come down here, but we did make it down there in Denton. But it was between 30 and 40 mile an hour the last 350 miles. So yeah, full day of slow driving. Truck did fine, of course. I mean, I don't know how a truck could do bad if it's going 35 mile an hour, but here we are at the hotel, and I'll show you. It is an ice rink around here. That is just solid ice. I got all this room to park, and I could barely get it turned around because my stake and steer axle just wouldn't grab onto anything. There ain't nothing to grab. But had the jump started again this morning, so I got a plan. I'll show you here in a little bit. I'm gonna get checked in the hotel and I'll show you. So your batteries can't be cold if they're not inside. Excuse me, if they're not outside. And they can't go dead if they're not in the truck. So, it's a simple solution. Take them in the hotel. Don't mind me, just riding the elevator with my batteries. Nothing to see here. I'd only well bring them in to warm them up. I'll do you one better. As long as we're here, may as well charge them up. Throw it on the trickle charger and switch in the middle of the night and see what happens. There's a simple solution to most every problem, but I think we're about due for new batteries maybe. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll just end the video here. That way I can get it uploaded tonight while I got absolutely nothing to do. And we'll catch you later.